Now let us see a set of questions involving sentence completion and see how we are going to learn how to answer these questions using all the clues that we have learned. The first question here says, he has a dash knowledge about ancient Indian scriptures. This is a question in the SBI Associate Examination of 2000. The options here are delectable, profound, enriching, vociferous, lamentable. You may not be familiar with all these words, but you must know that the option here should have something to describe knowledge. Now, knowledge, we know, should always be vast and deep. It should not be a superficial knowledge. Now, which of these options here shows the depth of knowledge, ancient Indian scriptures? Now, delectable, profound, enriching, vociferous, lamentable. Lamentable has got no relevance here. Enriching is adding to something already. Vociferous refers to the force, the force with which you object something. You are being loud about something. Knowledge here, he has a dash knowledge. You don't have a vociferous knowledge or a lamentable knowledge or a delectable knowledge, but you have a profound knowledge. A profound knowledge means the depth of knowledge. The best option therefore here is option B, profound knowledge about ancient scriptures. Now question 2, he spent whole of his life in dash the miseries of the downtrodden people. Again, this is from SBI Associate Examination. He spent the whole of his life in dash the miseries of the downtrodden people. In destroying, in observing. Will you observe somebody's misery and spend your whole life on it? In advocating, means you are talking about the miseries of people. In avoiding, how will you avoid their miseries? So the correct option from among them, which will make the sentence grammatically and meaningfully correct, is mitigating. Option E, mitigating, means making it less severe. People who are suffering, you are doing your best to reduce their miseries, reduce the severity. Mitigate is the opposite of aggravate. He spent the whole of his life in mitigating the miseries of the downtrodden people. Now, the question 3, the dash climate of our town will help recover his health. This is again from SBI Associate Examination. The dash climate. So the word you are going to choose should describe the climate. Recover his health. That shows there are many inputs given in the sentence. A person is sick. So the climate of your town should help him recover. So it should be conducive to his recovery. Now, enchanting, first option. Enchanting has got nothing to do. It means something to do attracting somebody. Prestigious is totally irrelevant here. Salubrious, enriching, proverbial. Now look at the word is salubrious. Salubrious is something which will help someone to heal. A salubrious atmosphere, a salubrious climate, something which will help to heal a disease. It will help somebody to recover from this. Therefore, the correct option is option C here. The salubrious climate of our town will help recover his health. Sentence 4. He has the dash distinction of losing the election for the 6th consecutive term. Usually, you use the word distinction to show something positive. A person has won 6th consecutive time, you call it a distinction. But in this sentence, distinction is used in a sarcastic way, in a negative way. So you have to choose which of these words will go into that blank. He has the manifest, he has the reliable. Reliable is grammatically wrong in this place. Amenable, then dubious, refreshing. The correct option here therefore is dubious, something on the negative side. Distinction here has a negative connotation. He has the dubious distinction of losing the election for the 6th consecutive time. The correct option is option D, dubious. Facial expressions, question 5. Facial expressions and body language many times do not display the dash feelings of a man. This is again from SBI Associate Bank question paper. Facial expression, they say face is the index of the mind. This is normally the case. But there are occasions where your body language and your facial expressions do not show the actual hidden feelings of a man. This blank should have a word which should mean hidden, latent, that which is not explicit. Now, open feelings of the man is meaningless. Outrageous, stringent, popular, these are all irrelevant. The correct option, covert. Covert is something hidden. Overt means something which is open. Covert is something which is furtive, something which is hidden. Facial expressions and body language many times do not display the covert feelings of a man. The correct option to question 5 therefore is option A, covert. In 6th question, public announcement of dash by the government is considered as the dash of code of conduct during pre-election period, again from SBI PO examination 2005. Now, public announcement of freebies. Now, in this set of questions, you have 2 blanks in each sentence. You are given a pair of options, 5 pairs of options to choose from. But remember, if one of the words in the pair is wrong, automatically the other becomes wrong. We should not choose one word from option A and another word from option C. So you should be very careful to see that both the words fit in well in this sentence. Now let us take option A. Public announcement of freebies. Freebies seems to be the correct word here. But look at the next option. By the government is considered as appeasement of code of conduct. How can you have an appeasement of code of conduct? Second word, appeasement, is inappropriate. Therefore, first word is also inappropriate. Come to B. Favors, public announcement of favors. Favors also in a sense means freebies by the government is considered as violation of code of conduct. There is a code of conduct which is in practice in the pre-election period where the government should not announce any favors to the public. They should ensure level playing field for the ruling party as well as the other opposition parties. Therefore, if any such favors are announced, it means a violation. The correct option therefore is B, favors and violation. The public announcement of favors by the government is considered as violation of code of conduct. Now, 7th question. Though the country has dash free medical service for the poor, it is dash. It is again from SBI PO examination 2005. Now, though is given there. So the 2 words you are going to use should be contrary to one another. Though the country has stopped free medical service for the poor, it is unaffordable. These 2 words don't go into this frame of being contrary. Though the country has rendered free medical service, it is essential. These 2 words also don't fall into that category. The correct option here is option E. Though the country has instituted free medical service for the poor, it is inadequate. This inadequate goes well with the use of the first word though. It is a good system, but then it is not enough. The correct option for 7th question, therefore, is option E, instituted and inadequate.